All right, thank you very much for staying with us on TVC Breakfast. It's been an interesting morning so far. And during the newspaper headline segment, there was a catchy headline, a particular headline that raised some eyebrows, and that is the stance of Afenifere's Pa Ayo Adebanjo, who reiterated reasons on why the socio-cultural body had opted to pick Peter Obi, that's the Labour Party's presidential candidate, as against what he called us choosing our own fellow Southerner or fellow Southwesterner, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Interesting. I wonder how you.
I think Adebanjo should stop conflating himself with Afenifere. When Afenifere was born, where was he? I mean, the people are real Afenifere, people like Fashoranti and so on. They are not in the same book with him. The same Adebanjo, who in the book just written by Dr. Ogumbi, said that Adebanjo was one of those who betrayed a key Afenifere man in the person of the late Bola Ige, where made them who testified against them, and when he went to see Awolowo. That's when the Bola Ige went to see Awolowo. Awolowo said, you know, sit down, come and eat with us. Then he pointed at Adebayo and the other fellow who's not dead, and said that, no, I cannot eat here, my leader. I cannot eat, not with these traitors. I cannot eat with them. And so it's in Ogumbi's book, and they were saying that. And you know, when this was also first written by B.C. Akonde in his book. That was controversial last year, and they were disputing that it was not true. Then the person who was there with his wife, Ogumbi, said, this happened. It's there in his new book. So people like Adebanjo, who is now a nonagenarian, should stay in his own nonagenarian cell and forget that we need to forget about him. And so that we can focus on more important issues. It's bringing the ethnic issues into it when we should be discussing issues. So those are the kind of things we're saying, that let this campaign be about issues. Who is going to take care of power? Who is going to federalize the country? Who is going to tackle the economy? Not about nitpicking, because he has been nitpicking. Got a lot of spanking from Akonde, Baba Akonde in his book, you know. So let us keep the old man where he belongs.
But of course that will not stop people from talking, and the nonagenarian, with all due respect. Well, people have said he's entitled to his opinion.
Absolutely, freedom of speech.
Yes,
he can express himself.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't determine the tide to which the elections will go. What Super Sam is just saying is that for your person, and what INEC is saying, we shouldn't begin to, you know, beat up certain drums at this time. We should just focus on the issues.
Keep it open.
Keep it open. That's what, whoever emerges or whoever you want to throw your support is secondary as we speak, because although yes, it counts for certain person, but it is secondary with the situation we have found ourselves. The major issue are the issues. Who will address key issues? Who will unify the country? Those are the issues that people want to address. The issue of power, the issue of, you know, education. You know, we talk about the situation with ASU and all of that. You know, those are the issues that people want to see. We talk about flooding, ecological issues. Those are the issues. Who will address them? How do we intend to address this coming 2023? Who are those who will be looking at these issues to address them? And for persons like him, those are the things he should champion. Not talking about ethnicity, why you decided to throw your weight behind whoever. It has nothing to do with, you know, the situation on the ground as we speak.
And like it or not, this period will also spring up, you know, interest groups coming in at this time and all that. But for me, I think it also behoves on your sense of person, because people will talk, groups will do their best, you know, to field their candidate. But it still comes on you to know how to sift it all and, focus on the issues, focus on the results that, parties and know how to even put the candidates to task. In this area that you mentioned, for example, power sector, for example, the economy, what have you done? What have you done for you to even say you want to go as far as vying for the biggest position in Nigeria? So everyone, indeed, it's a task that everybody should, wear. It's a hat that everyone should wear at this point to be sure that we get it right in the 2023 election. And a lot has been said about the critical stage that we are in as a nation, and indeed all eyes will be on us to show whether indeed we should remain or call ourselves, would I say, the big brother of Africa, and even the influence that we should wield
Giant
on the
clay
international
feet.
scene.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Very
Very important. But we should not also forget that there's an interesting piece of news in the world now, technologically, that the U.S., that's NASA, has done an experiment of trying to defend the Earth, by sending an aircraft to hit an asteroid. And they actually choreographed it, and it was a controlled crash, and it happened. So we're going to see what the effect is. It's a huge technological event that just happened hours ago.
But for how long are they going to be defending the Earth if we are not conscious of our activities on Earth that, contribute to all of these activities, seeing asteroids,
global warming and all.
We need
so
to
become the treasurers of the Earth. But even if you are not treasuring the Earth, one thing can come out and destroy even what you have treasured if we don't treasure it.
So we find a way to appease Mother Nature and not incur.
You have to take care of the enemy and take care of the. If you don't take care of the enemy, I take care of the enemy will take care of you. So that's what they are